What a relief to surrender to this. Grief sinks in its teeth and stays until spring, burrows deep within the hillside of the woods, lingers over dry grass at the edge of the field. It's winter again, and the earth is too hollow for sleep. Neighbors lock doors early now. They shut blinds, pull shades, turn the key on the months to come. Like farmers who once cleared land for crops and cloistered cattle to weather the chill, they huddle indoors, keep their children close. Clocks tick hollow, minutes pass like hours, days trip by, and the wound still feels fresh. How can one town swallow this much blood? All you remember is how to survive. All you remember is how to survive. January, and the last of the cameras are gone. Only snowplows roam the streets. Too quiet now. Every stranger is suspect. Driving past the fire station with its flag of crosses, past the banners on the green, signs and guttering candles, teddy bears crumpled in piles and soaked by rain. Your husband puts his hand in yours, reminds you not to look, as if your silence would make this any less real. It's time to move on. Maybe this time you listen, ashamed to claim tragedy that isn't yours. You do not pass the school. You take the long way home. You take the long way home. Night shortens into day. Maybe you dress, go out somewhere, within a few hours forget. Remembering brings its own kind of guilt. The newspapers molder unread on the counter. The television stays dark for weeks. Washing dishes at the sink, you hear the radio stall on the rasp of an announcer's voice and shut your eyes. Next door, your neighbor burns a mouse nest in a pile of leaves, bones splintering into wood. The distant plumes of smoke drifting over the hollow clang of the church bell. You scrub until your hands start to bleed, then sleep better than you've slept in months. You sleep better than you've slept in months. In the driveway that morning, the car won't move, tires sealed to ice. Frost clings to the windshield like exhaled breath. People haunt the aisles of the grocery store, watching for others they hope not to see. The cashier tells you her daughter woke screaming last night. She'd been sick for 2 days, imagining the shatter of glass, the sharp crack of breaking wood. She knows about the baby, at home now, safe. You know she wanted a son. There's an absence of future, a town stalled in the moment, where children are heirs of this much blood. That night is long for you and restless. Later, you wake early in the settling light. You wake early in the settling light. Fog hovers like tea kettle steam. On the fence, sparrows twitter and hop. In the dairy barn, you find your neighbor with his cows, coaxing milk from cracked udders. Without hesitation, he explains that he hasn't been able to read since it happened, how the words unmoor themselves from the page. It hangs heavy over him, this lack of escape. He asks about the baby, asks after you. You sit with him for hours as the sky lightens, chat about the weather, the shorn fields beyond, the light dusting of snow and scent of hay, the splash of warm milk at the bottom of the pail. What a relief to surrender to this.